Hello everyone, Chloe here and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a highly requested one by one of my subscribers. So today we're going to be talking about beginner baby steps. Hypergamous Basics 101, how to get attention from men. How to get it, how to sustain it, how to be comfortable with it, and particularly how to use it to build your confidence in hypergamy. So before you can get attention from men with resources, you must first learn how to get and sustain attention from the opposite sex. Very basic. So today will be all about learning how to crawl before you walk. Now, this topic isn't just about any kind of attention. This is about getting comfortable with getting the right kind of attention from the opposite sex. Because the unfortunate truth is that many of us have never been taught how to be feminine. It wasn't modeled to us. Some of us are rusty. It's been a while. Some of us have really neglected our appearance and have neglected, taking care of our looks. Some women really don't understand men, due to a lack of a father figure. And so many women don't understand the basics of attraction. So, yes, are men driven by sex? Yes, and they always will be. But before sex comes attraction. So use this video as a basic refresher on how to bring the right kind of attention to you. So it may seem like a no-brainer, but the best way to get attention from men is to be the opposite of a man by being feminine. Feminine doesn't mean slutty, trying too hard. Feminine doesn't mean being a thought. Feminine doesn't mean being docile or dumb or inviting a man to mistreat you. Femininity doesn't mean being trashy or overtly sexual. It's an energy. To me, a feminine woman is a woman who understands her core and that her feminine core is a source of power. That means, that woman understands attraction. She understands what's attractive to men and she owns her own sense of sex appeal. And yes, some of us have it naturally more than others, that sex appeal, but we all can have feminine appeal and be appealing. So to demystify it all, men respond to femininity because they are drawn to mystery. They're drawn to intrigue. They're drawn to sex appeal. They are drawn to seduction. And femininity, when done right, it makes us stand out from women who aren't feminine. And, some women are more masculine than they're aware. So if you are a masculine woman, you will not attract a masculine man. You will attract a feminine man, which honestly uh, needs to be my next video. So the first place you need to start with is your feminine output. Just do a survey for a day and you'll realize how many women have zero femininity output. They're just unaware. They don't put any effort into their appearance. Some women look homely. Some look like one of the boys. And a lot of women lack zero sex appeal when it comes to attracting attention from the opposite sex. So, because we are covering the basics here, what does attention from men look like? Attention is an interesting look, a respectful compliment, flirting, a wink, a man giving you his card, a man offering to take you out to lunch, a man paying for your coffee, asking you out on a date. It's all about learning the art of getting pursued. And pursued is the key word here because masculine men like to do the chasing. I know a lot of women think it's okay to chase, but understanding how to get attention from the opposite sex is what leads to being pursued. And being pursued is the ultimate goal in femininity. Uh, it's not feminine to chase men. It is not feminine to jump in a man's DMs. It is not feminine to make the first move. It is definitely not feminine to get on your bended knee and to ask a man to marry you, which I think is desperation. A feminine woman, ladies, never pursues a man. And I get that many women weren't taught how to be feminine or didn't have feminine women in their families or role models of for femininity growing up. So honestly, this channel is for you. And because of that, because of that lack of femininity being demonstrated, most of us end up doing what we know, until we realize that what we're doing is not working, or we're attracting the wrong kind of guy, or we had the baby by the wrong guy, or we married the wrong guy, or we brought, pick me ways into a relationship, and we want to change that. We want to evolve from that. So too many women, especially Black women, are taught to be social justice warriors, plain Janes, shrinking violets, to undermine their femininity in every kind of way. We're taught that femininity makes a woman weak, a weak-minded, that femininity equals high maintenance. And many women are shamed out of saying that they even want a man, or that they want to be in relationships. So they sit on the sidelines, spend too much time with their single friends, and passively wait their turn. A lot of women like to play this waiting game, or he'll like me for my brain, or he'll like the fact that I have a degree, or he'll like the fact that I'm a hard worker. You play this game and you end up losing out. But to learn how to uh, get attention from men is about learning and understanding what triggers a man to even look your way. It's about using femininity to your advantage and giving yourself a chance to win at love, at relationships, at money, at romance. So the time is now to get motivated, to put it into practice. So now the hard work, getting dolled up and dropping your masculine ways, in ways that aren't appealing or attractive to men, because it takes effort. It takes work to be feminine, to look the part, to be the part, to make it believable for yourself. So here are some do's. They're not absolute, but for the most part, they work. They are a guideline. So, of course, you'll need to enhance your beauty with makeup. Like Jackie Ina says, some of us are ugly. Your hair has to be on point, simple, but on point. And while there are exceptions, as a rule, men prefer long, straight hair. They are wired that way. Let's argue. Your nails, they should be manicured at all times. You'll need feminine clothing, camisoles, skirts. I personally like a nice slip dress. Uh, you can wear a dress, heels, trench coats. You'll need a signature fragrance. My go-to fragrance is gardenia. Red lipstick, nude lipstick, lashes, but not those over the top lamb chop, lashes that make you look like you have an insect falling out of your eye. Or you can use mascara, V-neck blouses. You'll need to highlight the feminine parts of your body that make you beautiful, but not all at once, of course. A good starting point is your waistline, because it's your center, and men tend to gravitate to waistlines first. Your neckline, your back, your shoulders, your legs, your cleavage, your ankles, your lips. You have to be completely locked and loaded in being invested in you, because femininity takes work, takes practice, and a lot of trial and error, but it's completely worth it. So the don'ts, I don't have that many don'ts, but the don'ts are very strong. Never, no Tatiana energy, uh, no loud hair colors. I don't care what the China dolls or the city girls or the twerking or the Cardi birds are doing. They're entertainers. Fingernails that are too long are a no-no. Hood rat colors are a no-no. Rhinestones and the rubies in the nails, no-no. Okay, men associate long fingernails with uncleanliness, dressing like an Instagram thot, a prostitute, webcam porn star, or anything associated with cheap sexuality or throwaway pump and dump energy. So if you have a ratchet Instagram, clean it up, because men will look. Yes, they will look. You'll get attention, but they'll categorize you and treat you accordingly. So don't overdo fashion trends or wear clothing with loud logos or anything that will hide or swallow your entire shape. And the number one way to get attention, and I know some of you ladies will not want to hear this, you'll get offended or you'll be, super sensitive about this, but this is really for your own benefit. And this is not to say that body positive women can't love themselves or attract men or they can't be confident at any size, but in the level up arena, ladies, femininity and attracting a man of means, of resources, of getting attention from the man you want to get attention from, not just any bum. If you have any extra pounds to lose, drop them. The sooner, the better. Men of means, stature, or men who can provide and protect are drawn to women who are committed to taking care of their bodies. You know, so if you have any extra pounds to lose, drop them because quality men are drawn to women who respect their bodies. And another way to add to your femininity output is to check your attitude, check your levels of aggression or any kind of masculine energy that kills attraction within men. Some women open their mouths and it's like a Timberland fell out. So the point here is learning how to become more comfortable with being soft, with being juicy, with being alluring in the presence of a man because it works. So these are the 101 basics of getting masculine attention. If you want some visual ideas, you can follow me on Tumblr or Pinterest. And if you have a subject or topic that you want me to cover when it comes to femininity and learning how to be attractive to the opposite sex, you can email me at thehypergamislife@gmail.com. I'll put that in the description box. So drop your thoughts and comments on attention and how to keep it feminine in the comment section, and I'll catch up with you in the next one.